Oh, it's blinking orange at me.
Ruh-roh.
It's because I'm streaming it at you too.
No.
Uh,
Do better.
Sorry, buddy.
Huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, OBS is giving me the the oh crap light.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem to be streaming yet on Twitch. That's weird. It says I'm live. Maybe if I refresh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing your stream on Twitch.
Oh, there it is. I hit the button. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Screw it. Screw the blinky red light.
Perform.
Woo! This is a game. Hey, everybody! Happy Halloween the 19th.
It happened, Hollands.
We're gonna do this. This was a last-second decision to play this. I don't remember how long this game takes to go through, but we'll start it.
Yeah, okay.
This game is a mystery. Ooh.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to be super on board with everything you're doing by the second, then.
Oh no, of course not. Who needs to pay attention to a mystery?
Well, I suppose I could if I wanted to solve it, but it's not like I'm being paid like Detective Clouseau or whatever.
All right, let's do this.
Yes, overwrite your progress. Let's get it did. That's an interesting looking loading symbol.
When it gets up to the third rib, that means you have a fever.
And the only response is more cowbell. Where'd you dig this film up from? It's all spotty and torn.
The Universal basement.
Oh, that makes too much sense.
If you know your movie studio history, you'll get why that's funny.
I don't. It's okay.
Their film stock caught on fire because it was silver nitrate.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Fjord.
You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Hardin, Esquire.
Now we know who you are.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Well, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Grovewick?
Oh, I gotta hold it.
Grovewick. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing. The Telegraph editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
The cat's pajamas.
Betty.
Bee's knees. Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sedar. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find her. Betty's fine. I will see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of puzzling nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her
Norway,
down. Jake, old fruit.
Jake Old Fruit.
Is that it? Is that Groovewalk? Looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Yeah, rowing a boat and all.
With you in it.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that fun?
I don't
It
know
was
that I like
Thor.
her.
Safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
This is Norway. It's probably Thor.
But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
She kind of sucks. Like, she's playful, but also she's actually a little too much on that brat side, and I gotta say, I'd probably throw her out of the boat.
Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign
a
concept
bit
to
extreme.
you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland
I mean,
farm's a
I'd
bit
pull her
of a
back in. She'd just get soaked.
It's a mystery, John. Mystery.
Where's the farm?
Point.
I believe it's that farm.
Pointing sim.
All the way at the top.
Hot dog. Let's ankle.
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll
and-
meet you up there, old sport.
Jesus Christ, the dialogue.
Let's hunt a skunk's tail.
Be careful. The ground's muddy. You could slip and fall.
See you in 2 shakes.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love the little sister mechanic?
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Troubled to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here.
Here I
Where
am.
are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
It wants to live so precious.
Back in your cage! Back in your cage!
Jeez.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear.
Am I coming in too hot?
Lissy?
A little bit.
Alice?
I'm by the farmhouse.
There you go, hopefully this is better.
This game was created by the same people who did Dreamfall Chapters.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can kind of tell.
Odin's milk. I don't know if I want to drink Odin's milk.
Honestly, it sounds like the tastiest of beverages. I don't know why wouldn't.
Maybe.
It'd probably be better than blood for the blood god.
Maybe it's beer. Resting.
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
I'm old.
Getting closer.
Right.
Crick, crick, crackle, crickle. Oh god, there goes my bones.
Draugen. When I was a boy, I used to imagine they would crawl in my window at night. I don't know why my Norway voice is Count Dracula.
Where are you?
It's, you gotta play to your strengths, and obviously you're a ghoulish creature, I guess.
Oh, thank you. You're finally awake.
Yep, the whole fucking Skyrim opener.
I'd have been halfway to Hammerfell by now.
I used to be sweet on a girl from here.
Where are you, Lissy?
She called me honey on account of how sweet I was.
Resting.
Every single stop along the way. It's like hitting every stoplight on the way home. So am I right to think that this takes place sometime in the 20s?
1923, yes. In fact,
The dialogue gave it away.
there's a setting called 1923 mode. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Should I be concerned about the North Atlantic radio voice?
Here we go. Beautiful 1923, Gravik, Norway.
Silver nitrate was the medium upon which we recorded these images. I really, really liked Inglorious Bastards for their use of silver nitrate as big BAMs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is scenic. I wonder how much the Zillow costs around here.
Zillow.
Yeah, I think I saw some of these cabins up on Zillow recently. We're thinking of
Hans
getting a
Christian
vacation
Andersen.
spot.
What?
Wow. That seems like a misnomer.
I thought he was dead.
It's just, like they just rated his sketchbook. They just dug the characters out of this.
I'm Hans Christian Andersen.
Fastest pen in the West.
Simon Poole.
That name seems oddly familiar.
He did
probably
the
heard some
he
of his
did the he did the music for the other the Dreamfall games and Longest Journey, none of which you have played. So
Correct.
he's probably composed other video game music you might have heard. Modern Nost. I don't know how to pronounce an O with a through it.
Nost. I'm
Big
looking at his IMDb right now. He's got a number of things to his credit.
One carrying a suitcase.
Full of full of brushes.
Well, we gotta sell these brushes somehow.
Fjord to fjord salesman.
I really like that concept. Yard to yard.
Wait, what?
What took
Not
you
even
so
close.
I'm not 17.
long? Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Look here, you fucking whip snap.
John. Jesus, tone it down.
Okay.
She's not real. She can't hurt you. Show me on the doll where this video game
This is it,
character
huh?
touched you. Jesus.
But seriously, where is everyone?
Inside.
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
I am the oldest of beans.
She's calling you wrinkly.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
You can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden.
This is my
Hello?
companion, Ms. Soffin.
Is anyone home?
The house is as empty as a
No, no,
bird's
no,
nest
no,
in
no.
December. Hey, you want to check out the upstairs?
¿Por qué?
I'm a guest. Why would I start poking around every corner of the house?
I don't know. Maybe they're playing hide and go seek. Well, I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor.
Ever the implementer of Occam's razor, Alice, the
Oh,
intrepid,
this is nice.
wanders upstairs.
Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, that's the thing. People are people wherever you
Betty
go,
might be with
good
the
and bad.
Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have. We left Hanover a month ago.
Squint harder.
Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
The
Tip of my
Fretlands.
tongue.
The Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What
Master
makes
of
you
the
think
house.
he's the
Keep
master of
reading.
anything? It's 1923, Teddy, old boy. Women can vote.
One with less nearby
I
to
mean, I
talk.
guess that's
Okay.
cool.
I'm guessing
Interesting
their daughter
perspective.
is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
Oof.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick
They're
up his,
posing for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two
Let that
stiff
stick
and
out.
famously.
Oh no.
She must be fun at
Johann
flapper
went and found
parties.
himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? Must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
The flag outside was flying at half-mast.
What does that mean?
Someone died.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Photograph.
Oh, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben, the mine.
Maybe that's where everyone's
Grieben.
digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Olesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking?
I
Perhaps
know
we'll find
about
trolls
iron
beneath this,
mining.
And we can steal their ill-gotten
How
gold.
though?
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Boo.
Boo.
Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image
These
of each
guys.
Twin brothers and business partners.
other.
Oof.
Who's the boy?
Never go into business with
What's
family.
related to the other two?
Yeah. I wouldn't know personally, but I can only imagine.
Oh boy, I get to go through Annie Wilkes' scrapbook.
Let's see.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
My Julie. They totally spell these months wrong in Norway.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Operations were suspended after the accident. Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time.
Hand Simulator
His
2000.
brother Johann Fretland pulled out.
At
earlier
least you
this
can see your
year.
character.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to
nails.
go awry.
Those are the hands of a man who's never thrown a hay bale in his life.
Never thrown a hay bale. Never pitched a baseball.
Never tipped a cow.
grim sight, old bean.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
After all, I may be old, but I'm only 305. We can stand to wait
Have
a
you
little
gone
longer.
screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
Scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
I
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
Misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you...
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shut up.
But what if that's not...
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward. Really.
Getting the feeling that Eddie is an unreliable
I
narrator.
mean, where's everyone going to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Yeah, you ran out of mana, dude.
I know what happens when I exert myself.
Sit down.
Yeah, he just needs
The
an
hemorrhoids
Fine.
pop up.
Gross.
The new apron pattern.
What are you doing? Come sit down.
I'm looking at the spooler. Do you mind?
You'll feel
How
better
about
after
you
she
let
passes.
me be free I don't like
You're so
it.
stubborn, Edward.
I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
Just a
I
little
want
bit.
you to lie down.
Just a little bit.
Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fretlands...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply.
Stare at the dummy you think is your sister.
There's something really messed up about this guy. I'm curious to find out what.
What could it be?
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Nope. Nope. No.
I am the ghost who lives inside the dummy.
No.
Listen, are you here?
You know what? I think Ghost who lives inside the dummy, I think that we need to have a talk about barriers.
Where are you, Lissy?
Uh-oh.
I don't
Where
like
are you,
this.
Lissy?
This is spooky.
Where are you, Lissy? On the $50 bill.
Shabba-da-bee-ba-da-boo.
Where are you? Hello?
Whoa.
Hey, who's there?
Ooh.
Elizabeth. Wait!
Ooh, that was spooky.
Yeah, there's a lot that's going on
Lizzie,
here
there's
that is
someone
very
outside. It might be
Halloween-y.
Betty.
Andy, can you do me a favor real quick?
What that?
Can you go to the options menu and see if there's a way to increase the field of view? I am a little bit off with how tight the camera is.
I don't think I can, actually.
Okay.
Let's
Well, that's the
see,
way it is. I'll
visuals.
deal with it.
I can turn up the gamma.
Yeah, it won't help.
I think it's probably plenty bright enough on the stream.
Yeah, it looks fine on the stream.
Okay, let's see. Volume. Look sensitivity.
Okay. Well, we don't have a field of view modifier, so
Nope.
it's okay. I'll deal with
Who's
it.
out there? Hello?
Ooh,
Betty?
spoopy fog.
Lissy?
this?
Is that blurred?
I'm not alone.
Press L1 to Lissy.
Spoopy. I forgot that there was spoopiness in this.
You're a liar.
No, I
You're
haven't played it for
pulling
like
one.
3 years.
Okay.
Oh, that's a creepy fog.
But I can hear you.
Yeah, that's a disturbingly creepy fog.
Alice! Alice, where are you?
Maybe you should pick up a rock just in case.
Are you out there, Betty?
Oh, yeah,
Can you hear
that
me?
sounds like a
Who
human.
goes there? Wait!
Trump's not keeping me out. I'm sorry. This wall was competently built.
Where are you?
There's walls in the fjords that are older than everything.
Bored in the fjord.
Elizabeth!
A fjord board. Would you call a hotel that was on the fjord a fjording house?
I might.
Lissy?
What about room and fjord?
Oh, that's too much.
Oh.
Betty?
Lissy,
Someone there?
Lissy, Betty, Alice, Elizabeth.
Alice! Betty, is
Kayla?
that you?
Kinsey?
Nancy,
Kristen?
Are you there, Betty?
Chief, McLeod.
Megan? Oh god!
Owie.
Shit!
Dig your perfectly manicured hands into the dirt. What the fuck
Elizabeth, are you
happened?
I fell down.
I'm just like I meant like over the whole situation. Like you go to sleep, you wake up, the mannequin is rolled into your room. Lissy's playing a really sick prank on
Alice,
you
where are you?
and is using her weather machine to fog up the whole fjord.
It was a crab pot the whole time.
Yeah, because crab pots would make that kind of noise.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lissy!
My sister, she loved crabs.
I'm sorry, I forgot to tie the boat in.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and our boat, it's gone.
My boat.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but...
We've already established you're an unreliable
Did you
narrator,
see
sir.
Betty?
Did I see? What are you talking about?
I think... Betty... It was Betty. It was her. It must
Betty in the fog.
I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone.
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not?
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the
Getting.
house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
Let's cutscene back to the house.
I like cutscenes. This is mysterious, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I think he made up Betty.
Maybe. Day 2.
Day 2, the brightening. Will you please put that fucking thing in a goddamn closet?
Oogie boogie.
Stop it.
I will find you again.
That does not settle me. I will find you again. Fucking Liam Neeson ass motherfucker up in here. Okay, is his face changing every time he looks in the mirror?
No, it's just brighter. Can I zoom in? No. Oh, I can. Yeah. Look at that.
Noom.
Would I? Would I? Back it up. Norwegian mirrors only work within 5 inches. It's a little known fact.
It's because of the metallics that they use for it.
Yeah.
It just absorbs all the light in the room, except for human faces.
It's a beautiful day.
Is there, like, no one fucking else in this town?
Yeah, nobody's here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? What's upstairs?
I gotta ask. No, go ahead.
No,
Hit that X.
what?
What is it that game designers want to do where they're just like, hey, here's this thing that'll advance the story, come outside. But what they really want you to do is explore the world. And it's like, fuck you. Stop sending me mixed messages.
Do 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 blink blink.
Blink, blink.
Oh, look at the composer's name.
SG Fool.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, it didn't actually animate my hands. Okay.
Well,
I
I
would've-
guess that would just be too much work, huh?
Oh,
Maybe that's a Kickstarter stretch goal they didn't get.
I got a trophy for it. It's called Piano Band.
Play me a song, the piano man.
I almost played Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
The Weird Al parody made me think of
Oh,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Sewing us a web, you're the Spider-Man.
Oh, boy. Oh, okay, wait a second. Can you go back to that for a sec? I want to look at that image of the people in the queue. I don't like this. Okay, so there's a blonde boy and a red-haired girl, and they like each other, but they're not able to meet for reasons.
Oh, look,
From
it's
across the aisle.
It's the twin brothers.
With one happy drunk son in the background and one very sad girl on the other side.
Oh man, you know, I always enjoyed my lithograph of dancing mice hung above my bed,
Oh yeah, it's a dream come true.
and a bear holding a pig.
Beautiful. Absolutely. Crayoka. The crayons with cocaine in them. Chew on these, you fucking idiot.
Harsh.
I'm just a goof.
Oh, I want to play the Victorola.
The Victrola? Is it Victorola? Is it Victorola or Victrola?
I think it. Well, it's RCA Victor, so it would be
Okay.
Victorola. But I think it was just sort of short-man-toed down to Victrola.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. Neat. I learned a thing. Dude, that design looks like a bunch of squid tentacles.
Nothing interesting in here, at least not yet. Ho-ho.
I do like those little pitchers and basins, though. Those are really pretty.
Yeah.
Ah, home design from the older days.
Ye oldie times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is
it's
that
tobacco. I was like, is that a spider? What the?
Yeah, I thought that was a spood. I got scared.
Well, this is a gorgeous view.
Yeah, why would you
If
ever want to leave
if
this
only I
place?
could, if only I could up the FOV just a little bit and make it look natural. But okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like it. You know how Jaws had the whole like zooming in thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they stopped in the middle of that and just let it ride.
Skis, nice.
Oh god, I've never been skiing, but I have been snowboarding, and I would like to try skiing sometime for
I
sure.
just about given
Nice.
up on you ever waking up.
I was looking around the house.
So we're okay with that now? Noted. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty,
As I do every night.
and she called for me.
Yeah.
How about you, Lizzie
Wow,
dearest?
look at this
Oh,
attention
you
to
know me,
detail
I'm
here.
wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
Hmm.
It
Oh
was
god,
dark.
her neck moved really badly.
Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing a shadow. That's very unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Oh, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday?
Or the ghosts of
Maybe they're
goats.
peeking at us through the windows.
I'll
Goat!
take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon.
Why do you need geese?
And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
Red
You'll
Bull.
be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead.
Hot
I'll
dog.
meet you down by those houses.
Yeah.
Let's uncover
I
your
went on a
secrets,
hot dog
Wolfie.
kick briefly, and then I disabused myself of it and got to eating healthy again.
Yeah, good idea. Oh boy, journals.
Dear Mr. Harden, I've sent you some Viagra. I hope you found it well.
Hmm.
I had to make a Viagra joke at some point in this night.
Can I can jog, finally. Jog away from that song, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a little bit Tucker and Dale versus Evil in there.
Well, well, well.
Look what we have here.
I can do a little sketchy sketch.
It's kind of nice when people didn't just play video games all day inside, and they went outside and drew what they saw and documented the world around them in interesting ways.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I prefer my life as it is.
I was thinking about how just what a fucking nightmare world this is, where we're dependent on mass media, conglomerate entertainment, and once COVID happened and people were having to like hang out with their families and not be going out to movies or restaurants or whatever all the time, and they're having to act normal. It's driving. It's driving. How do I quit this?
I don't know.
That sort of culture has driven people insane, and now this hint of human normalcy is making us come face to face with that insanity.
Maybe you need to press and hold a button for a while. I don't know.
This should just let me out.
This seems like some oversight on the part of the developers.
Let me out! Let me out!
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking through like a walkthrough to see if I can figure out how the
P-
fuck do you get out of this.
S4 drawing. Okay. Cancel. Oh no.
What? Is there any way to do
I
this, or do we just
I
stare
don't
at it
know.
for 5 minutes?
I'm hitting all the buttons. It should have just let me quit by now. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
I mashed the the clicky stickies, and that did it.
Oh, okay, great.
Yay! I've sketched the smokehouse, I guess. Good for me.
Well, he had plenty of time to work on that shitty Jackson Pollock sketch. No, I'm kidding.
How dare you? I challenge you to stand in front of a fucking 20-foot tall canvas that's like evenly with an even distribution of seemingly random paint, and not be blown away by it.
Blown away by what? The potential of what I could create? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about looking at a big ass Jackson Pollock.
Oh.
The people who like to say, "Oh well, it's just splatters of paint at a canvas." Go look at it.
No, I don't have anything against Jackson Pollock.
Okay. Talking to the people who do.
Alright.
You
Cool.
people with your with your fast cars and your cellular phones.
And the tops down on your fast cars, and the tops down on your women,
Playing
and the
your
tops down on your sunglasses.
Yes?
playing your rock and roll music.
Up here.
Is Lissy just fucking hiding
Here's the
in
bottle
the
itself, there
background?
in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Careful you don't fall.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
Thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see
Yar
most of
har.
Canada from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
Well, you are the fjord to fjord salesman.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Well, fine. Well, that's right. I can yog.
Oh god, you can move faster, thank goodness. Don't sweat through your suit. What are these Gandalf magic sticks doing here?
Hello?
I love how any place that's
Anyone
not
here?
America,
Why,
that's
hello,
mountainous and
Mr.
looks
American.
fantastical, is just
Just
Lord of the
come in for a
Rings
cup of
land.
tea and this
Pretty
goes-
much.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savages. Going home?
Let me look
Later.
around. Let me look around. Like genuinely look. Okay. Ooh, nobody here. Bye. Fine. Spoil sport.
Later.
Later, Gator. Oh, look, a tiny trail of ants.
Ripped
Whoa.
directly from Sky. Ooh, what's this?
Who's there? Hello? Anyone home?
What happened here?
I don't know, but that door slammed shut when I got close to it.
I don't like it.
It's spooky.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here. escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all.
Ooh.
There is no hope left in good Sforlata. Good God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. Was never sent.
Death of the children.
From what? A troll?
Or perhaps a troll? It is Norway. Could be a troll.
Why wouldn't it be a troll? It's Norway. Can you go back to those beds?
The twin beds?
Yeah, are there any other beds in the house?
There's this little, this thing. Probably a crib.
I don't know. People in Norway are small. Oompa Loompa Land? Is this where Wonka got his people from?
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, Teddy Bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more
Forader?
house. Third time's the charm.
Wonder what that means.
I will go to the Google Translates.
Forader. Rocks.
Can you go back to it real quick? I want to see what it looks like. Sorry.
Forrae symbol. Der.
Oh, okay. It means traitor.
Oh. That makes sense.
That's very spoopy.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I would say that's a no.
Well, nothing here for us to interact with. Later.
3 strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors.
All right, this is starting to draw me in, and I'm
There was a
very,
letter.
very curious as to what the fubadoof went on here.
Well, you were wrong. The villagers are not indoors.
Oh, look, they had sod roofs.
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store, the church.
In other words, time for some sightseeing? Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
Push.
What on earth
Yeah,
are you doing?
speaking so casually
Handstands,
as she
Teddy.
does
My record
handstands.
is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Which just means that this model will despawn, and another one will be up ahead in a tree. He's an unreliable narrator. He's making up her existence. She's his imaginary friend.
These goats are not imaginary. I swear it.
How do you know?
By Grapta's hammer.
Are
What
they
is-
the greatest of all time? The goats?
Let's see. Up to the church or down to the water?
That's a good question. Let's go up to the church.
Okay. I want to see where this goes first. Hold on.
Okay.
I think it just goes back up to the house, but I want to be sure.
I say that because I'm certain that there would be a lot of prayer offerings and probably some additional journals and things up at the church that would explain the situation regarding the children. Religious folk tend to turn towards the church itself in desperate times.
The children. The women!
You know me.
With the children's and the women's? What?
I don't know. I guess. Like, the women! Yeah, that's me. No, I'm kidding.
No, that was Mr. Spock.
Oh. Or was it Mr. Kirk?
It was Mr. Spock in the pilot episode of the Star Trek.
Oh, is he a ladies Vulcan?
Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. The big butthead brain aliens transported the women away, and not the other people. And Spock goes, "The women."
Ah, no. Well, she's still handstand. Why did you? I saw the delayed video in the stream as well as
Oh,
like
okay.
the current video you're streaming to me.
Where I'm like,
So I'm
excuse
like,
me.
what the fuck? I know you're like, this was so long ago though. That was like 5 minutes ago, John. Fucking catch up. This area is gorgeous. Like
Yeah.
the art design for designing this place is stunning.
I mean, you think about it, they probably just went out to the country and took a bunch of photos.
Yeah.
Norway? Goat?
Oh man, speaking of gorgeous, I am excited for Cyberpunk next month.
Meh. Gote, that spells goat.
Yes. But what I'm more excited about is tomorrow.
24 de juli. Listen for alle som mistet livet ved Grubelgiken in 1902 Gravik Kirke.
July 24th. Memorial service.
To remember
Commemoration of the
something,
accident
something,
at the
something.
mine this
I didn't
past
get all of
summer.
it, but whatever.
No services after that.
Probably something about heritage and goodness.
Yeah, there's interesting. No services after this one funeral.
Okay. Maybe that
Wow.
was for another child or
Da,
something.
da, 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 da,
These
da.
graves. What happened?
That definitely
cemetery.
looks like
But look at the
it's
soil.
influenced
These are recent
Skyrim.
burials.
You're
Oh no,
right.
wait. Well, I was thinking of.
This is
Na,
where
na, 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 na,
Are they all?
How many graves are there?
Not enough, I guess. How many people lived here?
I'm not sure. Also, someone must have buried them.
There's that.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
How? An accident? A mass murder? Spanish flu?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
What about it?
Craziness.
Sailed in.
I mean, it's obvious to see like the smaller crucifix ones that are just a couple tree branches, or the ones that were rushed together last minute. Like, this is,
Kinda spooky.
Do you remember what happened here? Can you like give me a hint? Because I don't know that we're gonna get through the whole damn thing. And
It's strangely mysterious.
stop making
Why
me
would they
want to
board up
play
a
it.
church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Lissy.
Or the goats from getting in? What does that say?
God is not here.
It says, "Dead inside, don't open,"
Yeah.
or "Dead open, don't inside."
Yeah.
What does that say?
God is not here.
Can I zoom in on the? No.
That's a depressing thought. These people really lost like everything.
Yeah.
Can you not proceed that way?
No, it's a dead end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little alcovity dovity, I guess. Outer wall. You know, you got your structural inner wall and your decorative outer wall, I guess.
You should get out your
So much
little
for that.
retrievable probe
No
and launch
wedding,
it through
no
that.
baptism.
Boom,
Little-
blue, 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 blue.
Where are you going?
For constitutional.
Bling 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 bling.
Thought about playing that too.
You go on ahead.
That would be a lot of fun to play on a stream. Shit, I would play that on a stream, dude.
I want to make Luke play it. Make him freak out trying to fly the ship.
I want to hang out with your brother sometime. He seems like good people.
Yeah, he's good peeps. Good peeps. Alright, let's go down to the water. Water?
Down in the water. Oh god, like a bridge over troubled
No.
water. I fucking hated that infomercial when I was younger, and it always played on my Nickelodeon Nick at Night shows. Damn it.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden. Doody-doo.
What the fuck song is that? I love it. I want to hear more. Is that the Calamari Desert?
I think that was Ringo.
Oh, that would make sense. The original popes, John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
John Paul Sartre.
Someday we really need to have a Pope Ringo.
Pope Ringo.
Yeah.
Oh look, I can do a drawing.
Do another drawings.
1, 2.
Was it you I was talking about that SNL skit, the drawings?
No.
Oh god, there was a skit on SNL years ago of Mike Myers like pretending he's a kid and doing these very, very troubling drawings, like sketches of these goofy situations. I'll have to show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, back when SNL was still funny, but losing its edge. Yeah.
When it was, you know, funny. What?
I don't know, it had so appeals.
I can't stand wheelbarrowing this hay anymore now that the children are all dead.
Like you get the news and the wheelbarrow just falls over and you're just like, I'm gonna take a nap right
No
on it.
trespassing for traitors.
Ooh.
Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
Yeah.
The sign says no trespassing for a reason.
Come on! There may be trolls, or at least more houses. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport?
Oh, there you are.
Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure. on this
Traitors.
side. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland.
That's a hard way to lose a seafood establishment, betting the food. But if you want to bet me a pot of steamed clams on something, I will take you up on that bet. I want steamed clams.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday.
Mm,
There was a mine
steamed
here, but
clams.
it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Beep, beep, beep.
Fingers on the vein, but there's no pulse.
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know.
I don't know. They'd lead it under my house in Minecraft.
Where the frost giants live.
Eh.
And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers.
Frost giants.
Goat. I hope.
They stole that from Marvel.
Probably.
Hmm.
Like our exploration into the land of Norway and Scandinavia areas was just by watching Thor a
What
lot.
do they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just
I would have built my own
gold?
smelter nearby.
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward.
Edward.
I don't understand why they just leave this here, like an altar to adversity.
Because it's 700 pounds and they didn't want to take it with them.
attract bad luck if they moved it.
They're not light, kiddo.
No.
Try and give it a tug. They're usually solid ass iron for a reason.
Solid ass iron. What is this, a what house? Barrel on top of the roof?
Can
No.
you look in through that hole in the thing?
It's a boathouse.
Everything's blurry on the inside.
My boat.
Oh, you found a boat.
And a bucket. And
Buckets go well in boats.
milk pail.
Oh, speaking of which, you remember my friend Bucket who would come in now and then?
Mm-hmm.
She is moving out to the West Coast currently.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, just a couple hours south of you, actually.
Everything is a couple hours south of me.
Within driving distance.
I practically live in Oregon, dude.
Everyone
I'm aware, yeah.
Mhm.
and they can't
Trust me, I've Google Maps and street stalked your city sometimes, because it's fun to check out places.
Creepy much? No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I get bored during COVID,
La 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 la.
and it's nice
La
to
la
pretend
la
it's
la
like a
la
little
la.
vacation somewhere else.
Boy, my leg dangling like that would make it sore.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
I remember back in the day when, before GPSs were really widely available, and I would, like, track out a route, on Google Earth,
Yeah.
just adding up the miles and shit. Gotta say, I don't miss those days. I love having a GPS.
I believe it. Makes life a lot easier, that's for sure.
Mhm. Especially driving in the city, jeepers.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I
I
survive?
mean,
Hunt, harvest, forage. People have survived here for centuries. I can't wait.
I don't
Fish.
even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked.
Goats and
Probably
fish.
not in that order.
well, at least she admits that.
Mommy, Mommy, I want to pet the wounded goat.
Oh God, why?
It's a
What
joke.
madness is that?
It's a joke from Mystery Science Theater. There's like a little
Okay.
petting zoo circus thing. Mom, I want to pet the wounded goat.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland. Simon Fretland. Frederick's son.
And Johann's nephew.
No, not Fredrickson. Fretland. Because Norway.
The
Yeah.
older gentleman is clearly Mr. Fretland's twin brother.
Fjordland.
Twins are confusing. If this was a dime novel, they'd be switching places at some point to confuse the coppers. Damn you, twins!
These sardines. I
I
said,
do like those kind of shitty dime store novels, though. Those are fun.
I sell Odin's milk and sardines. Welcome to Norway.
Condensert Odin's milk.
Welcome to Gravik.
That picture
Oh,
is
yeah.
perfect. Of the dude with the pipe. Holy shit.
Brusgard's Tobak.
Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's like
Condi-
that guy's Irish Norse.
Con-
He's just like, you looking for a fight, son?
You're looking for a fight, boyo. Oh no, it's Frick. I can't remember the actor's name now.
It looks like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say is Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Condensert. Yeah, I think I can guess what that means.
Are you sure?
Condensed?
Oh god damn, you're right. You speak Finnish?
Duh, Norwegian.
Oh,
Condenserts, I can guess because half the words in Norwegian sound kind of a little like English.
okay.
Like condensert Odin's milk. I can, yeah, it's,
See, you should have told me we were doing this game, because I would have totally gone in like McCready from The Thing, just been like, "Hey, Sweden!" Be like, "They're Norwegians, Mac." I
Let's see
love
this
that
poster
recurring
again.
joke in that movie.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine
Hmm.
on July 24th in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
Hmm.
The telegraph is out of order.
Well, there goes my plan. NOSOS.
And
Just
there'd
2 years ago, the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it, or couldn't get anyone to come fix it.
Well, this place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or Draugans, I guess.
They said
The
it.
route is no longer operating.
Yada-da-da-da, take a shot.
Mrs. Fretland already informed me in her letter.
I know.
During our break, I'm
Still
totally
warns
gonna
there
go
was
get a
empty
shot of rum.
grounds.
I
Good
wonder why
idea.
it stopped
It's almost
running.
break time.
Look around.
Mhm.
How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
1,000.
Things got quieter after the mine closed down.
They need to move on and find something else to put their village on the map. Tobacco farming, maybe.
In this climate?
She has the most generic face ever. And so does your character, for that matter, with his perfectly coiffed hair. Like, every time you sit down and draw, I'm instantly drawn to the helmet that's on top of his head that pretends to be hair.
That helmet on top of your head pretending to be hair.
Yeah.
My boat.
A boat! Teddy! A hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty.
Hot diggity damn, that's good enough for me.
Dude, seriously, you need to just give up on this Betty thing.
Besides, there's a hole in this boat. It'll sink before it gets 10 yards from shore. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all?
My boat.
My boat, my back, fix the hole and the stack.
What is this? I don't remember. No. Fretland Mining Company. This is a big pile of nothing. Cool.
Because it used to be the Fretland brothers and they just wiped out the brothers.
Yeah. I guess one of them died.
Well, one of them didn't die. He just he sold his share of it and got into business doing something else because he figured there was some kind of disaster coming or something.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's what they said.
Inspect.
There's no damage to the rope.
The rope.
I don't know what that
It's
means.
been tampered with by
Nobody cut it.
nanites.
I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So, who took our boat? A ghost?
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Then who were you chasing after last night? A shadow?
I don't know.
It's 1923. Maybe it's the shadow.
Aha!
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was
You
little,
can like walking outdoors if you live in a city. Jeepers.
Mm-hmm.
the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her.
All right. I think before we check out the general store, we should have a little breaky break.
Okay.
All right. Break time. Alrighty, well, I think it is just about time for a bit of porter.
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, that sounds delicious.
Spot of the brown stuff. Mm.
Hmm. I decided against an alcoholic beverage for myself, but
Oh, creamy.
I thought I was gonna take a shot of rum, and then I don't know.
And you realized
I've had like a
you realized how late it is.
that, and also I've had a kind of a burpy lump in my throat all day,
Oof.
and just for the sake of not agitating it, I'd rather not have alcohol in my system.
Good idea.
Frederick Fretland and son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. Or maybe something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines. We need to get you fed, old bean.
Applesauce.
And according to that picture in the window, also the local boxing ring.
The sign says they're closed, but...
The guy who wants to start a fight. You looking for a fight, buddy?
Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder. Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not
I know
sure
my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Here, let me look that up real quick.
There we go. Not opening that one.
Brede euch komme
There's
in.
an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
Alright, I'm starting to like Lissy.
It won't budge.
Be gay, do
Don't be
crimes.
milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
Get up, you load. What are you doing?
He's just like, ugh, I've fallen and I can't get up. Let me activate my emergency alert.
Ooh.
Tempting. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty,
Edward.
I hope you weren't here when.
Actually.
Blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then. What does it say?
Says he
Barn murder?
murdered
Someone
Barney.
Murdered a barn?
Barn means child, and mortar, that's.
Child murder. Edward. They murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Raid the liquor.
Raid the sardines.
Oh, sardines are even better. Then you just bake up some bread and throw some sardines on it as a topping. Hell yeah.
Chili peppers. I knew it.
The red hots.
Oh, finally. A puzzle.
What?
I'm sorry, I see a machine in the game and I think, puzzle! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Hmm.
Huh.
Stranger and stranger.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Is this a phone?
Abrir la puerta.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon.
Theodore. Oh, man.
Simon Poole?
Casa. I don't know what that word means.
Means house.
Yai put it means I put. Nurkel is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Meaning you're all wet.
Huh.
To Simon from Ruth. Hmm. So was it Simon or Ruth that died or was killed?
I guess would be Ruth died.
Uta av de drift.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S O S.
Computer crazy. This telegraph og telephone.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
Why would you want to eat bugs?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was gonna say. You just turn over a rock and then, you know, just catch it and set it on fire, boil up some grub.
Grube.
Grubel.
Ooh, unsent mail.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Or Grovik forgot about the world.
I did write down what the translation of that note was. If you're curious, I don't know if it matters.
What is it?
I put the key in the box.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Coffee.
I do love me some coffee.
Oh, I gotta go find the box.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here?
They wrote the message in sardines.
Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Oh yeah.
Wait, there was an interactable on top of the thing. Casa.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Do 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 do
Gangster
do.
now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house. The Vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Criminals with principles.
I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Oh, and stamps. Nice.
Stamps are useful. I'd take them.
Do 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 do. Should have made a ding.
Look, we're not crooks.
Where was the ding? There should have been a satisfying ding.
Ding.
Ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
I
ding,
love
ding.
those Marvin the Martian commercial or cartoons from way back in the day. Those are so good.
Where did
Especially the little like mutant alien bird things that would go after Bugs Bunny.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not sure
Betty
that's...
was here. And not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
Me 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 me.
Bess,
How do you know?
so,
You're a madman.
if this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
It's just layers upon layers of mystery.
What's that?
Did this game come out around the same time as like Shutter Island and all those other fuckhead movies, like the ones that'll screw with your brain?
I'm not sure my translation will be.
After.
Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth.
Mm.
He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it, and Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you a million clams.
You can't cover that bet.
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
This dude really needs to stop worrying about Betty and be like, what the hell happened here?
Yeah, apparently these events only took place very recently before we showed up.
What was the month when all this happened? Did it say?
Apparently that note was written in September.
Doing? This doesn't concern us.
Little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart?
This is a good
Did
game
it-
for the fall.
Did the game say when it takes place? I'm sorry.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this.
I'm wearing a suit for crying out loud.
You think I got the shoes for cliff climbing?
Daisy.
Now I know how the time traveler felt in the time machine. Ugh. Not dressed for this. Uh-oh, an artifact.
What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl got
Edward.
herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. Please look at me when I'm talking to you. Alright. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
That's right, you lay down the law with him. But maybe not stand so close to the edge because I'm not sure that he's mentally sound and he might try to
It's
push
been
you
a
off.
while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family
Yeah.
would have replaced
So
it
it
with
was a
fresh
month.
flowers.
Excuse me.
You asshole.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
It's awful.
What is that?
I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
No, you're tampering with the crime scene.
It's like a doll.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe
It's
the kid
Wednesdays.
also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old
Well,
sport.
in Edward's defense, fussing over Ruth is not going to bring her back to life or make you solve the mystery any faster, so fucking calm down.
Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
Come from the land where the ice and snow, midnight sun and the hot springs flow. Valhalla, I am coming.
Good song.
Yes.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
Excuse me.
One
Oh,
second.
Teddy Bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean?
Mm.
Can you see where she fell? Seeing as
we
you're
c-
so concerned about me falling out of trees.
Look down over the cliff to see where she fell. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Certainly high enough to kill a child.
If I had to go, this would be the way to do it. Soaring through the air like a bird.
And
Oh, like
landing
that cartoon
a rock.
Kiwi.
Oh, no.
If she fell head first on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This
Look.
is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Farting around.
She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still...
Betty.
You're still out there.
Magic stick.
Birdie. 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 Tiger.
Lissy,
Fjord.
slow down. I can't keep up
Fjord.
with
Fjord.
you. Who knows what's up there? It's
Draugen.
not worth the risk of falling and breaking something.
Mountain.
Mountain.
This area is really gorgeous.
Are you
though,
there?
I'll say that.
Lavender.
Yeah, Edward's such a stick in the mud, and it's like it's like these people, Lissy and Edward, are the two sides of every like Star Trek thing, where Bones is the emotional side and Spock is the Vulcan logical side.
It's classic you mismatched duo, right?
Yeah.
Like your Abbott and Costello and whatnot. You got the the stick in the mud and the silly one.
Yeah, like the stick in the mud who's like fixated on one thing, which is ridiculous, and then the other one becomes fixated on the other thing, which is also ridiculous, and there's
Yeah.
a happy middle somewhere that they're not fighting.
Yeah, they complement one another by their contrast.
And I like it. It's great.
Teddy,
Uh-oh.
Word. Look away, Lissy.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Oh, come on. This is just ghastly. What made him do this?
Maybe the madness came over them.
How long is it?
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. Depends on temperature.
Who killed you? Communism.
What the fuck?
Disco Elysium, remember?
Oh yeah, okay.
Good Tilgi Mig. God something. God forgive
What does
me.
that say?
God forgive me.
Mhm.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself?
Oof.
Sorry.
Thanks for bringing it up, bitch.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran,
No.
and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess.
How can you fucking tell? You're
The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact.
yeah, completely unlike what you
Nothing
just
more
said
to do here.
2 seconds ago.
I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace?
Cut him down at least, cheapers.
You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. This is... It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty, always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the Hanged Man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for
Betty.
your Betty.
Oh, that's my Bioshock trigger word, Betty.
You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
Well, you got a chair.
You gotta loose the noose. And then turn up the juice.
Loose the noose, baby.
Alright.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy,
Maybe we could shoot him down.
I know you can. You've been through much worse.
Oh, thank God we don't have to animate it.
Yeah, just cutscene it down.
I hate that I notice shit like that.
Sorry, bud. Maybe you should drink yourself into a stupor next time you play games.
Oh, God.
Let's get pissed and stream.
Where are the Fretlins, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
I'm gonna say accident.
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about
Neither are
this
you by
tomorrow?
jumping to conclusions.
I'm sorry.
You're
Anna.
exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlins could still come home.
Alright. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
Can I talk? Nope. Yeah. Now can I talk?
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone.
Yeah, with hanging out with all the other people.
in the dark.
She's a tough cookie.
I get it hanging out because there was a hanged
Tougher
body.
than you, Teddy Bear.
Oh no.
That she is.
All right, time for bed, and then probably more spooky stuff. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
New content.
Oh, nice.
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this. It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened? Keep reading.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before...
Everyone dies.
It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason.
Weird.
He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
the rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister. But I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
Odd.
Very odd.
Getting all these little fragments of clues, but I can't piece them together.
We're missing the one piece, much like people who are trying to find the evolutionary pieces altogether.
There's a lot more evolutionary pieces than this mystery.
I know, and it's so cool that they keep finding parts. I love it.
I wonder if I can go outside in this. Probably up on the balcony. Maybe. Oh, Harry Potter's bedroom.
Oh, space under the stairs. Yeah, we're not doing that because fuck turfs.
It's almost painful to look at this photograph now. Their whole world fell apart. Ugh, I can't bear to think about it.
You think that bow would have softened the blow to her head?
Oh, God.
I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's a parasol.
Man, come on.
If
There's
any,
no
if
way
anything,
cloth armor.
if anything, it should have slowed her fall. Should have just.
Like she would have spun down like Spiral falling Mario.
Yes.
Now that we know what happened to Ruth, this empty house is even spookier.
Ooh.
It's a house, nothing more.
Hey,
You know better than most.
I know
what
this
souls can
painting.
deliver, especially if they died
There's no such thing
Oh.
as a soul.
in life force, ghosts.
Like, is that an actual
whatever.
painting that they
You know
got, or
exactly
what?
what I'm
This
talking
looks like an actual for real painting.
Ghosts are in our minds.
Says you.
That's really fucking cool.
Like the play of light. I swear I've seen this painting before. Or something similar.
I believe you.
The two brothers married twin sisters, Anna and Margaret.
That's
Taylor.
weird.
That's the Grovik Stave Church behind them.
All those hopes and dreams ground to dust by misfortune.
Wait a minute. Hopes and dreams ground to dust? They are referencing Undertale.
Ew.
Oh, I read this one already.
Nice.
And I looked at this one. Maybe I get more insight.
Johann and Frederick Fretland. Thick as thieves before things took a turn.
Ooh.
Don't you always say that much of our pain is self-chosen?
I wonder about that.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's inflicted upon you, dude.
Speaking of self-chosen pain,
Oh, you're gonna have a headache tomorrow.
Great.
I've had literally 4 swallows
Those
of
two
porter.
get to do
I think
more
I'll be
than
fine.
hand to mouth.
What a blow it must have been to lose
Just
it
giving
all.
you some heck. Jeez.
So the brother who owns the store
Frederick.
was angry with Johann before Ruth.
Because of the mine. It all comes back to the mine.
Already read this stuff. I like that I can look at their stuff again and gain new insight.
Yeah, that's always a fun thing about coming back to games like this. It's great. It's real good stuff.
Burning.
It's nice when there's like, if you come back to something after you've like already seen the whole story, and you can see, oh, that's the parts where it comes together.
I'm kind of wishing I'd played it more recently because I feel like because I played through it the day it was released, and now it's all sort of faded from my mind. I might be getting better insight if I remembered some of the more Ruth, some of the details. Anything up here?
Yeah.
But still,
Like you might have liked to just refresh your memory on it.
yeah. But I am in it. On the other hand, playing it now all this time later, it feels a lot more fresh.
That's what I will someday hope to achieve with Outer Wilds when I go back to it in 5 years from now.
Yeah. Can I go on the
I
balcony?
can't let myself play it again. I can't let myself think about it. So I'm going over other games
my
these days.
God,
This
this is pretty as fuck. I wish I could alt print screen my PlayStation.
You can take a snapshot.
Yes, I can. It did. Video clip,
Screenshot.
screenshot. Save screenshot.
There you go, bud.
Woo. And it's gonna have all the watermarks and crap all over it too. Yay.
Yeah, you also may want to edit out the thing, because it's got names on the screen.
What, my PlayStation name? I don't care.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Like, that's just your username.
Yeah, my username is literally my name.
Great.
I don't care. Don't make it a secret.
Okay.
I don't know if those even show up on stream. Whatever.
Yeah, it did.
Cool.
Great, thanks OBS. You're super awesome.
Everything is awesome. I should be,
Everything is cool with identity theft. Everything is awesome. I'm broken, bereft.
It's not my legal name.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that's good. If I
All
only
right.
had a heart. Yeah.
Flash of light.
Eddie will want these back.
The seams start ripping open into a facial features. She looks like the scarecrow from Return to Oz.
What kind of Helga Pataki shrine in your bedroom closet shit is going on?
Edward!
I'm terrified.
I will watch over you while you sleep.
No, go away while I sleep, demon. I need to... I'm gonna take your hat off and then you'll go back to just being a mannequin, you fucking Frosty the Snowman ass bitch.
I open the door. There's a dead, dead body.
That'll definitely be your morning. Oh my god.
My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arrive.
Wake me up before you go.
And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no.
Hush now.
No more tears. Only dreams now.
Bleep bloop. Home Alone. Ah. Have you seen that new Buster Keaton film?
What, the young Sherlock Holmes film? Yeah.
House nearly falls down on him. He jumps off a train. It's quite the feat.
Quite the feat, quite the stunt. Surprised you did it.
Surprised he lived.
Almost died.
Touch me, Edward. Touch me.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm the guy who doesn't like spooky games, but I like spooking other people's.
There is something about mannequins that is deeply unsettling.
Did you ever watch the
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm upstairs.
Did you ever watch the 2016 Ghostbusters?
No.
There's one scene where they split up, and Leslie Jones is going down a hallway. She's talking about how I think she says something like, "If I see a pair of twins, I'm out of here." And then
Uh,
it's like she turns a corner, and there's like a bunch of faceless mannequins, and she just turns around. You go, nope, 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 nope.
That's a good joke.
Um, apparently, the director's cut is actually a lot better than the theatrical cut, and I might have to give it a rewatch
Alice!
because
Okay,
I actually enjoyed it.
cool. I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It seems like a movie.
Yeah.
This is her room.
Hmm?
Are you paying attention? Ruth,
Ruth,
can you imagine?
Ruth,
One
baby.
moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever.
Amen.
Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic.
Hey, who lives? Who dies? Who tells your story?
I'll help you look.
That's that's a good point.
So I know what this is, but what is this? Like a shoe stool?
Yes, probably. It depends on how small she was, but it might have been like a step stool to get in and out of bed easily.
Could be.
Draugen.
Hey, the undead monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories.
No, she's Norwegian.
This looks
She
interesting.
could be normal.
Read some of it to me, please.
Once upon a time, there was a zombie.
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance of Draugen, the reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death.
Spooky.
Draugen haunts the black seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester, but instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. Draugen has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you. That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think Draugen took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore.
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
Your soul lacks poetry.
That wide open
Edward Charles
gaping
Harden.
maw is
I
upsetting.
pity you.
I just want a
Titty.
God of War that shit. Catch him at the uvula and go straight down
Maybe
the back of the esophagus.
Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter.
I was trying to think of God of War music, and I started thinking of Shadow of the Colossus music.
Person in the world
Da-
Exactly. Another game I considered playing instead of this.
I've actually been thinking about replaying that recently myself. I really love that game.
I don't think I've played it since the last time I streamed it.
It's been a while then, bud.
Yeah. Started over. Good times.
Yeah. That might be me with Disco Elysium, actually. I might just start it over and just redo some shit.
Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Duh.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
What is that figure supposed to be? It's creepy. It looks a bit like the Draugen in her book.
A figment of her imagination.
Oh, you noticed.
But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Dun,
Really?
dun,
Let me
Dun,
see. Pull it out.
dun, dun, spooky, scary.
I am so fucking curious what's going on here.
Every minute of this game is like 5 minutes to sunset.
What's 5 minutes to such?
Just the lighting.
Oh yeah.
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. They belong in a museum.
Like
It
Indiana
belongs
Jones.
in a museum.
Like Indiana Jones' dad.
Why would a
So
child
do
have
you.
these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with.
Freaking Indiana
Should've given these
Jones
to an adult.
robbing artifacts.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were
Excuse?
just
Yeah,
shiny toys.
we like steal artifacts so they could be in a museum
On the doll.
instead of
This
to
is
the
where
culture
it
that
came from, her collection.
should have
did she
them.
find these
Colonialist
treasures?
pig. Man.
A gravesite.
Sherrod, you are.
Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things.
Doubt it.
Well, then why wouldn't they have made their move to collect the artifacts in the time since the death and the
Or
abandonment of the village?
or maybe it was because she was wobbing the graves of the Draugen. Ooh.
Fucking colonialist pig. Turns out she deserved to die.
Ugh.
You're the one who started
You
that shit.
you cannot throw my own words back at me in the wrong context.
You're damn right I can.
This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
She's Cindy Lou Who? What is that?
The fathers are mad at each other.
Big mad.
Big mad.
Spooky, scary skeletons. A white teddy bear. A brown teddy bear. What do these two things have in common, other than being bears?
Norway is far enough up from the equator on the latitude and longitude lines that the way the sun looks may just be how the sun looks.
You're probably right.
Like, especially during winter times where it's going to mostly be over
Or her
the southern
parents
hemisphere. Yeah, it's probably
Doesn't
always going to
matter.
look a
It
little
tells us
twilighty.
nothing.
Yeah, this is like late autumn, so
Betty's not the only
Yeah.
person in the world that matters.
it's probably like
She matters the
October.
most to me.
Ooh.
Ain't that the
I
truth?
did say it's like a little over a month ago,
She
and
found
the incident
something.
happened
Where's
mid-September.
that supposed to be?
The cave. Or the...
Mine.
Mm.
Could be. But what did she find?
Her Viking treasure. Of course.
Ooh, she found shit in the mud and the ghosts and the goblins. Ooh, it's cursed.
Guess y'all's is going to the mines.
Let me out! I've already found everything in this room.
She just fucking warped from one side of the room to
Still no
the
sign of
other?
Frontlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this? I should be looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear. There's a story here.
Great example of a
Treasure box. The drawings.
adult drawing
The
like a
overactive
child.
mind of an imaginative child.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This
events.
is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You
say that
woman,
like it's a
you.
bad thing.
Yep.
Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and is that a
What?
bell?
Church bell. Someone's here. Maybe,
Maybe it's Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Oh, wait, isn't it more likely
Need to
to
get
be
there
the
on
person you
time.
saw the other night? We should be
told
careful.
you. I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about.
The weird lighting F-ups are reminding me of no clipping in Doom.
Fun times.
Did you see anyone?
They must be inside the church.
Or someone's calling us down for dinner.
Ooh, or someone's calling us dinner.
I'll whack that bell if I want to.
Suddenly becomes a Resident Evil 4 situation. You have to run and grab the shotgun off the wall.
It's just a crow pecking at it.
That's got to be a big beak crow.
Dinner time! Come and get it!
So not to get your hopes up before it's super ready, but evidently there's a mod team for Fallout 4 that's remaking New Vegas on the Fallout 4 engine.
I keep hearing about that. That and Fallout 3.
Evidently they're both happening.
Maybe.
I've been meaning to play Fallout 3 again soon, and doing like a cannibal eat the rich run. I want to kill and eat everyone inside of Tenpenny Tower.
Just, nice.
Yeah!
Big humph.
That place is gonna be big haunted when I'm through.
Was the ghoul guy.
Yeah,
You're like, he's like, oh my god, he starts throwing up. Oh no.
July 24th. Memorial
He walks in on me and I've got a whole ass wrist hanging out of my mouth and the fingers are just dangling as I'm chewing, just like, alright, how's it going?
Maybe
No.
Betty.
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand.
How the fuck would you know?
We have a bond.
God, Edward, your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
It literally makes no fucking sense.
Alright. Let's see what's in the spooky church.
Alright.
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Omniscient?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards?
Everything's blurry, sorry.
See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
The rope does dangle.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving
I'm
me
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
He's got that 1950s hero voice. Good afternoon, ma'am. I heard the bell. I'm here to help. Tell me, would you like your kitten rescued?
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
Stop calling me gay, old fruit.
Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
I don't know about that.
Lizzie, look.
Oh, I'll pull the rope
Betty's
first.
gloves.
What's this rope for?
The bell.
Hanging.
Mm-hmm.
The bells!
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
There was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts.
Makes perfect sense.
So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
The church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean,
What's this?
You didn't interact with the gloves yet. I don't
Teddy,
know if that ends
look.
the sequence.
I'm gonna do them last.
Okay.
Ah, Jesus.
Edward!
That's a pretty grim depiction. I've seen some grim depictions before, but that one wins.
Oh God, it's the invoice for the church.
And it's blank! Ah!
It's their candle invoice.
Oh, that's the fire insurance invoice?
What's going on over there, guys? I don't know. It's all right.
And there's the ghost insurance invoice.
Ghost insurance.
Yeah.
Can't I interact with this? What's with all these ledgers?
Maybe you need to interact with the gloves first.
Fine.
Don't be bad at me. I didn't program this.
they are definitely Betty's.
Oh,
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where?
I can smell them.
Why would she leave the clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
Betty.
She's just big jealous.
What happened here?
There's a sign on the door. God is not here.
Oh,
Her
now you
faith
can interact
was
with stuff, huh?
challenged, and it didn't survive.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language.
So many curses.
Probably Latin.
He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Interesting.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Brovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune. Tilly Verandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly, but I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
The bonds we feel in the circle of life.
So apparently, I guess when the mine closed, for whatever reason, they maybe there was some kind of disaster, and they had a feud, and it kind of like split the town up between them. You know, there's the one guy up on the hill, there's one guy down in town.
Yeah, it seems that way. The two brothers, one ruling in heaven, one ruling in hell.
Between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon's from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
Weird. This very much has the feeling of the sort of young adult fiction, like from the 80s, of, you know, kids
Doing
discovering
We're
a
in a church.
mystery
Thought you didn't believe in God.
about an
I
old
do believe in
past
civility.
thing that happened.
Mm-hmm. It's hitting those same story beats.
The church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
The ledgers.
vandals tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look,
Bring me the blue pages. I must have the blue page.
Pick up.
how many
pick
pages
up,
are missing?
Pick up all the papers
I
in those
counted
jars.
4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me. Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
All right. Well, it's break time.
Okay.
Big Briac. That's not the controller. This is the controller. People. Whoa. John's not back yet. It's okay. What does that say? Heggiskbinging ding plinking punkapunk. Where's the flashlight button? Damn it. John. I'm gonna look at the mess without you.
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it.
Can't even see
This
what
was an
I'm
act
looking
of
at.
desperation. An anger.
Yeah. No one in their right mind could trash a church. Wait a minute.
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
Oh, shut up, you dork.
Would you just...
Found another one.
She's from her vantage
You get
point.
it. It's right here.
Yoink.
Just one more page missing.
The page, my friend, the page.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times.
Nye,
It's an
nye, nye.
important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Ah, yes, the Bible. You could take any passage out of context, and it sounds like it means something.
Sure does.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
The page, my friend, the page. People.
Final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you
The
about
final
New Testament?
dinner.
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
Da-da-da-da. Nom 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 nom. Give me chicken and a goat leg too,
Chicky nuggies. Da-da-da.
and a glass of chalky milk.
Chicky milk. And some donkey donuts.
Oh, horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward.
Horse feathers.
Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
The page, my friend.
Deal.
The page. Give me the page. Did you bring the Big Mac?
Give me the cheese.
Did you?
This book
And the fries, my friend.
it lists births and deaths. Here's the third Fretland brother, the one who died in a cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20
Like
years.
dying of curse.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
So it looks like Fretland brother number 3 died in the mine. And then they thought they were cursed.
Wait, Fretland brother 3. So there were the twins, and then there was a younger brother.
Yeah.
Look here.
Okay.
Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died.
Holy shit.
Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Ward?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
Traitor.
Ooh. Jeez.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean she's...
she's not dead. She can't be. I know. I know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me! Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you.
Jesus Christ. This is a tense moment.
Oh,
This one.
oh, dig.
Marked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Boy.
It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
Exhumed a corpse.
It's not Elizabeth.
Are you not familiar with that
I
concept?
was so afraid.
You're a monster.
Do you
No,
think
just
there
a
are
little.
people that were born on the tops of mountains that then succumb to landslides and you didn't just have a corpse party tumbling down the side?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
See,
Ha!
Alice, come back. Don't leave me alone.
Sorry.
Please, come back. I need you.
Andy,
Yeah?
Where are you?
splain.
Why you yelling at me, bro?
Please to splain.
I was afraid you left me. Now listen to me. No!
That's very Doki Doki Literature Club there.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. Hey. Listen. Please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
Lizzie.
Trying to figure out the mystery.
Please. Talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet, your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
I guess if you're a tulpa, then yes, you do owe him something for at least thinking you into existence, but
No, no! No, no! What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate this.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no, 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 no! What? No! Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please, be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child,
Ugh.
we are all that you have, and we love you. We are here.
Weeping angel.
With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No,
Oops, I blinked.
never. I never forget. I am never alone.
Wakes up in a padded cell in a straitjacket.
Yeah, it turns out you're cuckoo crazy.
Yeah, I got that.
You're muy loco en
Day
la
the
cabeza.
4th.
Day 4. Live organ transplants.
Wake up, Edward.
Yes, mother.
Stop hiding.
He thought he'd left his demons behind him in his genteel prison, but they had come with him. He has lost an entire day, and he fears for her. He fears for Betty. Without her, he is nothing. Her absence feels like drowning. I'm gonna say Lissy.
Without us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Man.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
It's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh.
So...
I mean, this is pretty nuts, huh, Betty? I know, right?
I'm like leaning back in my chair as far as I can. Like, alright, you need to back up. I need 3 feet of space. Stop it.
Just her face seems open up. It's all teeth.
Oh god, no. Please. Stop being fucking weird.
Several layers of fucking shark teeth.
That's exactly what it would be like too.
Please. Lissy? Listen. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger.
Yeah.
Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Ooh,
Alice
her
does
face
not
follows
want to
you.
speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I like her light
I don't
source.
want God's help.
Mm-hmm.
I need
It's
Lissy.
always behind her.
Did you ever?
What? Of course,
I forgot that spooky angel.
I am completely confused at the moment.
He's loco in the cabeza.
But I need to understand more. The explanation cannot be he's just crazy.
Oh, I guess I can't go outside yet. Interesting.
Her name is Alice. He keeps calling her Lissy.
Alice.
Is this just a different...
Alice. Lissy.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's nicknamey.
Yeah.
hear me out. don't go. Alice, I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't
This
your
is the
father
most
always
brightly
tell you
lit
to stand
scene
up for
yet.
yourself, to be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Oh. He's just mentally beating himself up at this point.
Yeah.
Something I know a little too much about. Oh.
So I'm guessing Alice actually did throw herself off of a building at some point, and this is just his imaginary Alice friend.
Could be. I think the angel's his mom or something. Or religion?
Yeah, maybe.
I gotta say for a...
Gave you this jacket.
Oh, jeez. I gotta say for a walking sim, this is... got such an interesting story.
It's really compelling.
You were here.
Well, at least I was right about him being an unreliable narrator.
Oh, very unreliable protagonist. Oh, that's cool.
She's big mad.
I'm trying to talk to you. Alice, be reasonable. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Lissy, look. Her jacket.
Yeah?
I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which means
Jesus Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday. She
Betty
must have...
Betty.
Betty.
Ugh, lady,
Love
don't.
Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? She's always been there.
She plays a song about big butts when she beats me up.
So,
He beats you up when he plays it.
You decide what is real. We are real to you.
We'll never be the same.
This weird music is definitely
She does
helping
not
drive the
want
point
you.
home.
Who are you talking about?
why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Oh,
Bang! Right in the
God.
coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. Be alone.
Good.
Oh, thank God, some peace and quiet at last.
so yeah, he's internalized everybody in his life apparently freaking off themselves, and he's blames it on himself.
Yeah, definitely got that. That's a rough way to go about it, man. But we all have different responses to trauma. I'm not blaming him, I'm just saying.
Nope.
I wish he didn't have to deal with that.
He's gone loopy in the fajoopy. I know a thing or two about internalized guilt.
Ooh, me too. If I was this guy, I would just go back to bed.
Lissy.
I'd go down to the freaking down to the freaking fjord and row the fuck away from here. This place is haunted by my own brain demons.
This place is big haunted.
Come back. Please. Don't leave me.
I thought he was about to kiss the mannequin.
Like this?
I'm looking away now.
She almost looks alive. Oh, it's cutscene. Okay.
Gross.
Betty. He beats you up when he plays it. I haven't watched that movie in so long. It's overdue. It really is.
I was just talking about that with my girlfriend the other day. It's definitely something we both want to check out.
Mm-hmm. Have you watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure with her?
No. Should I? Why would that be?
It's a fun movie.
Is that you?
This music is reminding me of Dear Esther a little.
I've never played that. I know that you're very fond of it.
It's a fun little, 50 minutes or so.
Are you
Is
upstairs?
it that you like these walking sim games because they're kind of like these bite-sized adventures that don't take 9 hours to get through?
Yeah, it's all story.
That's a good reason to like them.
Yeah.
His hair is still perfectly coiffed.
Well, there's so much of it, and I mean it's probably full of them old-timey oils.
Betty, I'm coming.
True.
Never tell your sister you're coming.
Chosen one!
I'm coming.
Yep.
Whew, pew, whew, whew, whew.
Oh, I love that movie.
All right. Looks like we're finally gonna
I knew you were here.
get to go upstairs. In this.
Ooh.
Betty? Betty! Are you in there? Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door!
Why did I try to hit it with my head?
Weakling. Ow!
Oh, my hair will cushion the blow.
Maybe I need Ruth's ribbon. Ow!
Oh, the crow again. Ugh.
Betty? No! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh, thank you.
It's just an unrelated corpse.
I thought it was
That's
you,
still shitty,
Betty.
though.
But who?
I mean,
Anna.
it is cold. And
Oh, yeah, Anna.
the wife, I guess.
Yeah, that he was pen pals with.
It's from Johann, addressed to his wife. Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock, ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will Tilly, forgive me. I am
Oh, he was the
tired
guy
of
hanging.
secrets. For 20 years, I have kept my silence about our discovery,
Ooh,
but my silence has only led to misfortune,
discovery.
and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me.
What?
And I was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then
And then
We need to go see what happened.
the corpse has been up here for like 5 days. Oh my god.
It stinks. Stinks big time.
It stinks.
That's what John Lovitz would say.
At least put the fucking napkin back on her head. Oh.
you said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor.
He knows the lighter is precious to Elizabeth, an object of sentimental value. Betty would not, he believes, have left this lighter here by accident.
It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... a signpost. A breadcrumb.
Back into the fog.
Yeah.
You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm.
Frederick Fretland's farm.
Say that 10 times fast.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
I think we're almost at the end.
Is Betty just... I'm curious to know. I'm not going to ask. I just want to find out.
Betty's his sister.
Does she actually live?
His lost sister. Yeah, in his kookiness, he is connecting dots that aren't there about her.
Yeah, no, I got that.
While I'm more interested in what happened to this town.
Yeah, the town story is entirely way more interesting. The whole Betty, we must find Betty, is really stupid.
Well, I think it's another aspect to deal with.
Yeah. Fixation, obsession, desperation.
And yeah, and it's like I was saying earlier about him and Alice complementing one another with their contrast. Now with her gone, he's just weird and obsessed.
Which is how he has been the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Weird and obsessed.
But now he's got no one to play it off of, so it's just kind of sad.
It's an interesting kind of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
Nope. I need to find my feet to Friedrich's farm.
And find your feet. Just follow your feet back home. But Father, how will I know the way home? That's easy. You just follow your feet.
Leads to his farm.
What? That's not a thing. In case you ever want to talk about the film A Knight's Tale.
Nah.
Okay.
What led you to this place?
The mine tracks.
All these fragments. You would piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know?
What do we know about Friedrich Fretland?
Johann and Frederick are partners, and on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick. Betty?
I keep wanting to call him Friedrich.
Yeah, it seems like it'd fit better.
I just want to add the accent. It's not there. It probably is just, Frederick.
Well, yeah, that's entirely likely.
Was this your doing?
No
Leroy?
accent necessary.
Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
The fall of the Fratersons, or whatever they're called. No, Fratersons from fucking Metropolis. What am I thinking?
I'm not entirely familiar with what you're talking about.
Is it safe?
Whatever's inside is
reckon,
safe.
Frustrated sigh.
Ugh.
I need another clue to open this. What the? There's a tooth in here.
That's. Ugh. Oh, nice callback.
It fits too. There's a mine.
Yeah. These small mining towns that are just dying. What was it that like you thought about where Night in the Woods would take place? Like kind of a rural Pennsylvania area.
It definitely takes place in eastern Pennsylvania.
Cool.
I mean, the lead person who worked on it is from Pittsburgh, and you know their football team is the Smelters, so you know,
Okay.
Steelers.
Okay.
Come on, doesn't take a military genius to see we'll all be crispy critters after World War III. Simon Fretland. Fretland number 3.
Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909. Died September 17th,
Oh, that was the blonde kid. Okay.
1923.
Yeah,
The safe.
the one who
Frederick
got
would
drowned.
choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery?
Because the cemetery's been
Village
cursed.
blamed him for Ruth's death. I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
Should have read more Sherlock Holmes stories. Margaret. No insights? Okay.
What was the date of her death? Was it this? Okay, it was sometime after Simon was born.
Yeah. 5/12. Oh, same day. Childbirth. 1909.
Fuck.
Yep.
That's what I was worried about. That's what I was checking.
Margaret.
Margie.
Is there anything else here? I can
So
look at?
whoever was back in the town seemed to have burnt down that house.
It was the brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, their old feud finally came to a head when their kids died. It looks like, and then the whole town.
I mean,
the whole town went cuckoo bananas, and everybody who wasn't dead fucked off.
that would track. People tend to lose their fucking minds whenever a child dies.
This does have a little bit of Lovecraft to it in some ways. The piecing together, you know, this mystery that feels like it happened a long time ago, but you're just sifting through the ashes, literally here. Let's see.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like that mechanic.
Port.
Let's try Simon's birthday.
Now we'll try Theodore and Alvin's birthdays.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
Mm.
Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found.
Right. The page, my friend.
Postmark.
The page.
Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter, it's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
Interesting.
The
It starts
Fretland
sounding
Mining
a little
Company.
assassination-y.
I wonder what this unlocks.
I have a feeling that
You went to the mine.
they found
Hope our guardian angel watched over you.
a what do you call it? A barrow,
Oh, okay.
and then they
All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story?
triggered the argument. What was unearthed to cause this avalanche of misfortune?
Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That
You're
tracks.
at the mine, aren't you?
Literally.
Ah,
That, you know what? I'm noticing a little bit of symbolism here, almost like we're on rails to the end of the story.
yeah. So, of course, you're going to deviate as much as you can.
Natch, Jackson. Well, see, Fretland Mining Company.
Yeah.
Lump.
I love Lamp. And Moth. Just call me Moth Jackson.
Moth Jackson. Bitter rival of Dr. Bees. Arsenic.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, this Christmas, give the gift of arsenic.
My favorite.
My favorite. But where's the old lace? Oh, it's back up in the house. Took it off that lady's face.
What the heck?
Arsenic and Old Lace. That's the name of
Oh, yeah, okay.
it's a play.
So, 20 years pass.
Feud or curse? I don't believe in curses.
Yeah, this is just a feud.
The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but
Yeah.
she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
Interesting.
Huh.
So yeah, everybody just sort of used the deaths as an excuse to let their anger and frustration out on everyone else, I guess.
It's a catalyst.
That's really sad.
Old grievances resurface.
Yeah,
No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor.
exactly.
Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
Red rum.
Oh no, rock climbing.
My old enemy. Ah.
Sandstorm.
Do-do-do-do-do.
No.
Do-do-do-do-do.
No.
You know we had to do it to him.
Because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. We were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isolation drives people fucking nuts, doesn't it, Edward?
What?
Edward. It's Lissy. I've gone through a change.
This place is cursed. Ridiculous.
This place is cursed. Fuck, shit, piss, cock. Gets cursed?
You sophomoric swine. I think there was something on the ground.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. The head. From the doll.
Ruth was here.
Things are certainly coming to a head now.
Ruth was here the day she fell. Hmm. Am I looking for something that was never there? What am I truly searching for in this desolate hole under the mountains? Is there truth here that I haven't yet grasped?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Betty, though. Mm. Say Ruth.
Something spooked her. And then she ran. All the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Can I go in?
Oh, that gate sound.
Hello? Betty, are you
Royalty free.
in there? Please answer me.
Oh no, it's amnesia!
Haha, funny you should mention that. There's a new Amnesia game coming out tomorrow.
Shit.
I'm totally fucking getting it.
Oh yeah, this seems like a good idea. Head into an abandoned mine. What the fuck are you doing? I think the bird might be my hallucination.
Oh really? Why is that?
Cause what's it doing in here?
Birds can be anywhere.
This is
No.
Mother's brooch. You always wore this.
Why does it look like the
You wouldn't take
Viking
it off
artifact?
You left it here for a reason.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Why am
This
I
is
not
a
seeing
lie. He's lying himself.
No, it's just an old burial site, dude. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Ah, bird!
Oh. Time to leave.
Oh my God. Oh, that was close.
Well, sealed up forever.
Son of a bitch.
Edward! Edward!
Betty?
What?
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
She isn't real.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm here, Betty. It's Edward. It's me.
Josie won! I'm coming.
Whee!
Hold on. I'm almost there.
Oh, I can't believe I gotta hit that.
Yeah, that's a little annoying, actually.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, again with the rails.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me right where to go.
Betty?
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty. Betty!
It's interesting how themes of isolation are both personal and, you know, not in this.
And they affect this whole town.
I'm almost there. I'm on my way. Don't move. I'm coming for you.
She's not
Josie
real.
won! I'm coming.
I'm here, Betty. It's Edward. It's me. Just stay put.
Josie won!
I can hear you. Hold on. I'm almost there.
Hold on.
I notice how while there are very few features, they are very recognizable. Like that little thing of big old rocks. I knew exactly where I was.
Oh, good.
I was like, oh yeah, the big rocks. Oh, I gotta go this way.
Stay put, Betty.
Now it's back to the
Coming for you.
house.
I'm coming.
I'm sorry, was that voice super distorted?
Josie won!
You're here. You're inside the house. Thank God.
The calls are coming from inside the house.
Be afraid.
Isn't that right, Betty? You're finally here. Elizabeth. There you are.
You are fucking
Finally.
joking.
You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried.
He knows Elizabeth so well. Every part of her scent, her clothes. She's complete, and she's here. He found her. It's her. He knows. It's Betty. He knows her so well. Her scarf, her hat, her gloves. It's all there. She's all there. Oh God, every option is bad.
Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
I am disturbed.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother,
She hated you for that.
Oof.
she could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her, the echo of her, but never really her. All it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
Oh, that's not
But you
comforting.
need to let Betty go now.
Unless you
There's
get
no room for all
electroshock
of this.
therapy.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry.
Bro, it's not even her. Come on now.
It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
Ouch.
Big oof ouch time. Well, that was a bummer, but it was short.
Well, at least I didn't have to spend 2 hours on it. Wait, it's been 3? Damn it!
Day 6, live organ transplants.
Scary times.
I'm kind of hungry.
So you put the brooch on the thing, and then the clothing took on its actual shape.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Goodbye, Betty.
Later, nerd.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Is this coming up on credits?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Okay.
Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day. Had your noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned off this stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
Where did it all start again?
The boat?
The boat? The rock where she fall down?
Yeah, that'd be my guess. Oh, cutscene, okay.
Such an amazing view, isn't it? And the air.
Ah, don't you just want to jump?
Excuse me.
That sure is something.
What did you want to show me?
Come sit down.
Final sit down.
She's gonna make you jump off the cliff.
Now draw, asshole.
Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well,
What if he thinks the answer is simple and logical? A conversation in a public place, a name subconsciously registered. He was drawn here as though this place has an eternal way to it. Or ethereal.
a letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere, paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... and I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you?
I
That we
mean,
were summoned to tell their story.
I mean, I don't know. I
Find my
guess.
sister.
Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
Science.
Yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough.
You're the leprechauns who live inside my brain.
You're not ghosts, you're alive. Okay. I don't know about that.
I think it was an accident.
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, she ran from the mine and came here. And then. Was she afraid? What made her run?
The girl ran from something, from someone. He still believes this because the alternative. Death often comes without purpose and intent. He thinks like a cloud in front of the sun. I'm just gonna say this.
She could have been playing. Maybe it was slippery.
Just rotten luck? That's all it was? If only Ruth had wings. Like an angel. She could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's going?
Sure, heaven, why not? Everyone believes there's only darkness after death, but strange as it may seem, Alice has her own beliefs, and it feels almost cruel to deny her those.
Heaven? They're dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is more. I can't stop you from hoping. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them.
Will we?
Maybe that will give them some peace in the afterlife. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward, is that?
Our boat? But how?
My boat.
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
Lucky.
I don't understand how this can be.
Draugen got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
I think you just imagined that your both got away.
Let's blouse while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness. Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
We may have all day, but I've got a few minutes.
Yeah. We have all day. Everything is brightly lit finally.
Finally, yeah.
I'm just gonna look in one more house and then split. Or not.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna sit here.
And credits.
It's your last chance to find all the drawing spots and get the achievement.
Get the run on, you chicken leg nerd.
Where the house is.
Up the hill. That's a nice view, though, coming up on it.
Mm-hmm. All the mountains.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised there's not like a stable or something on the property.
The last twist. Well, in this area, horses are not practical.
Yeah, I was just about also to correct myself, but
Come
then
on,
you started
Teddy.
talking, so
Pack
I was
your
like,
things.
oh, left.
I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
I go in here and the fucking mannequin comes to life.
Oh God, no.
Goodbye, Betty. Yoink. Little souvenir.
Yeah, I mean that's really cool.
Viking treasure.
Rip that shit up.
Yeah.
Someday a police officer is going to come through this place and be like, there was an American here.
What's going on here? Some sort of Draugen.
This guy looked really messed up. He dressed up a mannequin and obviously was very close with it.
Oh, I believe it was a Viking ghost that came back to life.
Good story.
I'm on the wrong continent.
What you wrote.
Oh, just a little bit, yeah.
Oh shit, the oars!
Yay.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
I don't know, Lissy Durden.
Can I roll faster?
It's kind of weird. This is like a super mystical area that you're leaving behind.
Well, it's a fjord in Norway. It's gonna be
Yeah.
pretty dang mystical.
Yeah, I just mean like it's almost like you're leaving the dream now.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye to all the things.
Goodbye, house.
Alduin Tornquist. Oh, never mind.
Goodbye, tree. Goodbye, rock.
Goodbye, Alice. Clunk.
Splash.
Hit her with the paddle. Clunk. The frickin' angel statue shows up in the bow.
Just starts shaking her head at you, just like, seriously. This was good. This was
Yeah.
interesting.
Neat little mystery.
Yeah, I like it.
Glad I was able to piece it all together in the end.
Yeah, and within about 3.5 hours. Good job. You did it.
Nice little interesting mystery story.
Cool.
I gotta pee and go to bed.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. It was a good evening.
This has been good times. Good
Later.
Good time, Daddy.